let's get into the HEX price. 7.35 cents. What a pump. Wow. Look at this. A clear break above the resistance. So we went up here. We tested this resistance. We went back down for a while, right? That's what happens. You get rejected, you go back down, or you just go back up right away. But in this case, we went back down for a while. We broke out above this. You know what? Let's forget about this line for now. Let's go to the big line of resistance, right? We had that massive dump. Then we had that, that dead cat. It's not even a dead cat bounce, just, a pull up instead of a pull back, a pull up, and obviously rejected off that. We rejected again. We came back down. We rejected the trend line again. That's 3 rejections. Came back down and rejected it for a 4th time. But guess what? We came back up and made a clear break above this resistance and went all the way to test the support at straight up to 5.38 cents. Then we went all the way to hit that resistance at 7.35 and rejected, but the resistance turned into support, right? The resistance turned into support, and then we retested that 7 cent area, and now we are making a clear break above it. We have 6 hours and 41 minutes and 20 seconds before the candle closes, and we can confirm the daily breakout above this line of resistance. This resistance actually started over here, so a complete retest. And we had also, if you look here, we have a cup and handle pattern. Big cup and handle pattern that we're breaking out of, right? The cup and the handle. And now we're breaking above it. Okay, so we have the cup and handle pattern. And obviously we made the target of the cup and handle, right? From the bottom of the cup to the top. And then we just put that right at the breakout point. And we have the target of 11.9 cents, which is basically 12 cents, which lines up perfectly with Axis Alive's liquidity sandwich. 12 cents, the thick liquidity. So things are really falling into place, guys. I'm really optimistic. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys optimistic about this this pump that we're having? And coincide that with a testnet V3 launch, which is very, very close, right? It's very close. It actually is very close this time. This time is different, okay? It's actually very close. And then we have the imminent mainnet launch, which is probably going to coincide with that 6-month run-up preceding the Bitcoin halving. If you don't know what the Bitcoin halving is, get in the Patreon. Part 3 of the Bitcoin series. It's freaking awesome. So it's looking very good, guys. It's looking very good. Plus inflation coming down. Plus perhaps the Fed lowering the rate hikes again, and then ending them, and then cutting rates probably end of year. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. No? What do you guys think? You guys think we're doing all right? Also, you have to keep in mind that HEX topped, I think, 2 months before Bitcoin topped. So maybe it will run up 2 months before Bitcoin. Maybe it'll front run Bitcoin's massive parabolic run up. We could be looking at very high prices in the near future, in my non-financial advice opinion, but we could also be looking at very low prices. But I'm leaning towards high prices, in my opinion. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards definitely high prices. If you've been accumulating, though, if you've been accumulating in this area over here, which you should have been, right? Which I have been. I've been blessed to be not only accumulating at the all-time highs. I'm not going to lie. I was buying not at all-time highs, but I was buying in that 30 to 40 cent range. I was buying in that uh, 20 to 30 cent range. I was buying in the 10 to 20% range. But I was also buying, and I was buying even more in this range over here. So between 8 cents and 1.7 cents. And I looked at my staking ladder, and I have a lot of money in comparison. Even like, I don't have as much money as I had during the bull market, but maybe I'm like a 2x away from that. And we're just getting started. And the same thing can be applied to your staking ladder as well if you haven't checked it out. But if you've been accumulating and staking and you take a look at it today, you might be very, very pleased. The reason why I'm saying this is because I saw a tweet by Optimus Kevtron. So I'll pull it up. You guys follow. You guys should definitely be following Mr. Optimus Kevtron. Wow, look at this. Okay, perfect. Optimus Kevtron at Optimus Kevtron1 says, my portfolio is now worth way more than it's ever been, even more than peak 2021, and we're still only at the beginning of the bull run. Thank you to all the Hexkins who taught me about how to DCA. The next year or two is going to be exciting. I agree with this 100%. And seeing this Optimus Kevtron tweet, I immediately checked my staking ladder. And although I don't have more money than I had during the bull market, surprisingly a lot closer to what I had during all-time highs than I thought it would be. And the same thing would be applicable to you if you've been dollar cost averaging. So if you've been dollar cost averaging, go give yourself a pat on the back. I know Abe at Hex has been dollar cost averaging. What's going on, Abe at Hex? Abe at Hex, I said this already, but I'm going to say it again. He's coming on the show. Abe at Hex is coming on the show this Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So you better get it. And then you better go to pumphex.com and go buy yourself a ticket to the cruise if you're not a wrecked pleb, if you could afford it. But it's very affordable considering it's a cruise, and it's really going to be awesome. And you're going to be with like-minded people on the cruise. You're going to be on a cruise with like-minded people. Imagine being on an entire boat with people that love Hex. Like literally, and look around you. Is there anyone to talk about Hex with? No, pretty much no one in your regular life or your job or your church or whatever it is, whatever place of congregation that you attend. Barely anyone to talk about it. You're going to be on a cruise with hundreds of people that are talking about it. That's pretty freaking awesome. So you might want to check that out. And also, you could check out my Patreon link in the description where you can talk with me and my community and join the community and also meet with like-minded people, Discord and Zoom meetings, courses and everything like that. But shout out to Abit Hex. So yeah, if you've been accumulating, you should be pretty happy. But Hex is at 7.42 cents. This is really, really exciting. Very exciting. In fact, we're going to go to Crypto Bubbles, and it is one of the biggest gainers on the day as well. So give yourself a congratulations. It is at 11.2 cents up on the day, only behind MakerDAO, which, like Sami pointed out, they print money and print coins and sell it for climate change, and CFX, which probably, I don't know, man. Never heard of that. Yeah, so one of the biggest gainers on the day. That's some good marketing, along with the TikToks, some like awesome marketing. But yeah, that's it for Crypto Bubbles. Then we got Hex Daily Stats. Today's payout so far is 6.322 Hex per T-share. Hex price 7.4. And we're we're up 1,186 from all-time low. So it's already back to, it's been over 1,000x for weeks. Bet you guys, how about you guys that have been waiting for under 1 penny? Not looking too good right now. But what do you guys think? You think we're going under a penny? I don't think so. The opportunity's gone. I don't know though. I shouldn't say I don't know, but we got 152 onboards, 46 change in current stakers, getting closer to that 120,000 current stakers. That's awesome. And if you watch the interview with Abit Hex, if you watch the interview with Abit Hex yesterday, I was on his show, and he said that there's during the entire like run up, they got the same amount of onboards as the entire correction, which is crazy.